Hello there again. I'm back. Grammar Ruler is back with another short episode on grammar stuff. All right. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about parts of a speech. So what are parts of a speech? Words are the building blocks of language, but they must be arranged in a recognizable order. So parts of a speech actually refer to those different types of words and classifications of vocabulary words. As you can see here, we have 9 different classifications, namely nouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, and articles. I'm not going to get into determiners because determiners are those words that we put right before or after some nouns in order to add information to them. Let's just save this for another session. But let's just take a closer look at the definition of word types and classifications and see what else we can learn from this. So the main parts of speech are nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, adverbs, and prepositions, and conjunctions. Interjections are also important since they are used so often in everyday speech. Nouns or pronouns and verbs are the only essential components of a sentence. Yeah, guys. If you break a sentence into its smaller parts, the most important words in your sentence are either nouns or verbs. Because without these two, we cannot actually understand or the meaning of a sentence, or we cannot convey our message. So let's just take a look at this. The first category of words, we call these nouns. A noun is a word that names a person, a thing, a place, or an idea. Here we have a thing. We don't know what it is. We know what it is, actually. We want to put a name on it. Okay, so let's just call it a ball, huh? That's how it all started, just putting names on different things. So we call this a noun because it helps us to name this thing. So there are some other examples: William, mouse, supermarket, ladder, desk, station, ball, boy, whatever. I'm not going to get into the details. Let's just, for now, get ourselves familiar with the concepts of different categories of words. Next, we have adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. So here we have another ball, but this ball is different. In what way? This is a colorful ball. So we use this word, which is an adjective, right before this noun, which is actually a ball, and in order to add information to it. So that's what adjectives are used for. We use them in order to add information to nouns and make those nouns more specific. So when you say colorful ball, you're talking about a specific type of ball, not any kind of ball, just colorful ball. So next we have this category of verbs. So this classification of words is called verb. A verb is a word that expresses either an action or a state of being. So here we have this example: kick the ball. So kick is an action verb because there is an action going on. See? This guy is trying to kick the ball. So, but if you use a word like, for instance, feel, I feel sad, because this word, which is a verb actually, is not expressing an action, and instead it is expressing a kind of an emotion, we call it a state verb because it is all about your state of emotion or feeling. So we call this a state verb. That's the difference between an action verb and a state verb. Next, we have this category of words we call adverbs. An adverb is a word that describes and adds information to a verb or a verb phrase. Remember, there is more to adverbs than just this simplified definition, because adverbs can also add information to other adverbs, can also add information to adjectives, the whole sentence. It's not just about verbs, okay? So, but anyways, let's just take a look at this example. Remember the previous example, kick the ball? Let's just add information to the verb here, okay? Quickly kick the ball, okay? So I want you to quickly kick the ball. So quickly is an adverb of manner, which tells us the way in which something happens. All right, so pronouns. Let's talk about pronouns now. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Why do we use pronouns? Because we don't want to repeat the previous nouns that we have already used in our sentences, okay? So let's just say this guy's name is William. Okay, let's just say that we have made a sentence and we have already used the name of this person in our previous sentence, but now we want to make a new sentence and we don't want to mention the name again. So that's why we use a pronoun. So kick the ball to, instead of saying to William, you should say to him. So the only purpose of using pronouns is to prevent some nouns which have been already mentioned, prevent them actually from being repeated. So here we have prepositions. So this category of words is called preposition. Preposition is a word that indicates the relationship between two people or things, usually in terms of where they are. Guys, to make it simple, a preposition is like a connecting word. It is put between two things in order to connect those two things with each other. So that's what prepositions actually do. Guys, I don't know if you have noticed or not, but we are sticking to the same scenario here. There's a guy, there is a ball. See, the examples are all connected. So kick the ball behind you. As you can see here, we have this preposition, simple preposition, which is in between the ball and you, okay? So we use prepositions in between words that we want to connect. That's what prepositions do. All right, there are three categories left. Let's just get to this one now, conjunctions. Conjunctions are also called connecting words, linking words, or whatever. A word used to link words and clauses. So whenever you have two things and you want to link them or connect them, you use conjunctions, okay? So for instance, bat and ball. So here we have this phrase, and these two words are connected with this conjunction. We call this specific type of conjunction coordinating conjunction. I'm not going to get into the details, guys. Let's just for now familiarize ourselves with these terms and words. But in our future episodes, I promise that I will make video clips about each and every one of these different types of categories. So next we have articles. So an article is a word used with a noun to refer to a specific person or thing, or someone or something in general. So there are different types of articles, namely definite and indefinite articles. Here we have a and the. So when you say the ball or the ball, you are talking about a specific type of ball. When you use the, it means that you and your audience or someone who's talking to you, both of you know which ball you are talking about, just to make it simple for you to understand. So the is an article and it's a definite article. So we call it definite article. So anyways, how about interjections? What are interjections? So an interjection is a word that usually occurs alone and expresses emotion. So when you say ouch, you want to express this emotion that you are in pain. Okay, something happened to you. As you can see, this poor guy has been hit on the head with this ball. So he's obviously in pain, and that's why he says, ouch. Okay, so here we have some other examples like oops, like yuck, or oh, ah, and Anyways, guys, I just wanted to tell you that there are almost nine different categories of words. I just gave you a brief description of each and every one of them. So we can put all these different categories of words and make sentences. For instance, like this one. The boy quickly kicked his bouncy ball past a defender, but in his haste, he stumbled. Oops. So feel free to pause the video and take a look at these different classifications of words and groups of words and analyze this sentence on your own time. All right, so that's it for today's session, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.